So friends, in one of the last videos we studied about how to overcome compulsive masturbation, and in this video we are going to learn about sexually acting out or sexually addictive behaviors, or for people who are addicted to compulsive sexual activities. So what is sexually acting out? So sexually acting out is using sexual activity on a regular basis, on a constant basis, like having sex with a lot of people, watching pornography, compulsive masturbation, cyber sex, getting subscriptions to a lot of websites, online pornography, online pornographic or sexually enticing literature. It can also be having multiple partners and having partners without even falling in love with those partners, one night stands, hypersexuality, and constantly engaging with people again and again for sexual pleasure without any emotions, so many people call it like no strings attached relationship. Okay, it could be constantly just seeking that need of sexual desire from multiple partners, and even then never feeling accomplished. So why do some people act out sexually or constantly seek sex? This is because it is for them, it is like seeking comfort. Okay, it is for validation, that they feel that the other person loves them or is with them or likes them or is giving them approval. They feel loved, they feel appreciated. Okay, and this behavior sometimes becomes so risky that they are not even aware of the consequences of such risky behavior. Okay, they feel that they are getting that feeling of belongingness. They belong to a certain group, certain set of people, to fit into a certain group or social group. Okay, some people also act out constantly because of constant guilt and shame. Okay, because they started with having it one time and then they got that guilt, that shame, and because of that they get into that loop, and it is that constant never ending loop that they never want to stop. Okay, some people also act out sexually again and again to reduce their stress of their life. Okay, they also do this to avoid or mask their actual feelings. Okay, whenever certain feelings of disgust or certain feelings or shame or guilt come up in their head, they do not want to cater to those feelings or resolve those feelings, and instead they want to mask it, cover it up by indulging in again and again in sexual activity. Okay, some people also want to feel dominant or in control, or maybe they are having some kind of control in the relationship. By sexually acting out, they feel superior. Okay, they feel a fake sense of importance from the other person. Okay, and for escaping from their life problems, whatever are their life problems, maybe financial distresses, their relationship with the wife or relationship at home is not good, whatever are their actual life situations or problems, they want to run away from these problems, and they are finding solace in sexual activity or sexually acting out. Now, what are some of the effects of sexually acting out? First is they are having poor relationship with their family, with their spouse, with their partners. They lack their goal, focus, and concentration and productivity in life, because all their life is totally about just sexual pleasure and finding new partners for sex. And they also lose emotional connect with people. Okay, with people around them, and constantly engaging in such kind of relationships. Maybe the other person does not want that kind of relationship, or the other person maybe fell in love with them, but they are just asking, or they are just requiring that particular sexual activity, and they are just interested in that part. And maybe so when the truth comes into picture, the person may no longer be with them and they will lose the person. They also start objectifying the other gender, men or women, because they are constantly just seeking one thing from the other gender, and that is sexual pleasure. And because of this, they start objectifying the person, and overall all persons, they start feeling that everyone is available for sex. They start feeling this kind of thoughts, and they are also prone to a lot of STDs, HIV infections, and even unwanted pregnancies. Some other long-term effects are that they are constantly under that guilt, shame, low self-esteem, low confidence, and again when these feelings come up, to mask these feelings, they again indulge in sexual activity. They are prone to depression in the future, prone to anxiety. They can generate a lot of financial debts, because maybe they are spending towards prostitution or one night stands, or they are spending for paid sex, or maybe call girls or other such avenues, and because of this they are constantly in that debt, and they are just spending all their money in this. And in the end they might feel left out, and they are also prone to crime, because when their needs are not fulfilled, maybe finances are not met, these needs are not being fulfilled, they may resort to stealing money, or they may resort to manipulating other people, but they want these needs to get fulfilled, and any gap in sexual gratification, satisfaction will lead them to uncomfortable feelings of guilt, shame, and not being accomplished in life, and all those feelings and life issues will come up, and again they will want to cover it up. Now, what are the causes of people who are so much of a sex addict or are sexually acting out? Is the number one reasons in a survey, around 80% of people have communicated that it has been any kind of childhood abuse, bullying, sexual abuse, okay, trauma in the childhood. Maybe the child was in the 4th or 5th standard, 2nd standard, 8th standard, maybe in the college years, any kind of, usually it comes from the childhood, any kind of childhood bullying, sexual abuse, okay, from the other person, okay, from a person who is superior, from a relative, from the same age group, someone maybe touching their genitals, or maybe showing them pornographic content or sexually explicit content, okay, that also amounts to sexual abuse, okay. Some kind of personality disorders also can cause such kind of risky sexual behavior, okay. Rejection in the childhood can also lead to people getting addicted to sexual desires, okay. Violent environment, hostile environment at the house, parents relationship not being good can also be blamed for this, and also certain neurotransmitters imbalance in the brain can lead to people behaving in such kind of thoughts. And when the brain's reward pathways are hijacked, and the dopamine secreted in certain activities is so high, and then they want to get that level of high, they cannot get it in smaller activities, and then they have to constantly increase their quota of sexual desire, different ways of arousal, different ways of sexual desires, fantasies, and they want to do it all. Also in genetics also there is a trace of people who have sexually addictive behaviors, and usually whenever people get hooked up to these kind of behaviors because of childhood trauma, so it has changed their brain in the childhood to some extent. Maybe the prefrontal cortex, that is the thinking area of the brain, it becomes slightly ineffective, or it is underperforming, okay. The amygdala, the fear center, it gets overactivated, it's performing at a high speed, and then anterior cingulate cortex, the emotional regulation center, is also underperforming. So because of this, they don't know how to regulate their emotions in the right way. So how to treat a sexual addiction, sex addiction, or sexually acting out, sexually addictive behaviors is, first is psychiatric medications can help to some extent, maybe stabilizing their mood. It can help if they are facing depression, it can help with depression. If they are having anxiety, it can help with their anxiety. Certain mood stabilizers can help them. Certain medicines can also help them slightly reduce their libido, okay. But for the long term effect to take place, they have to constantly regularly take counseling and psychotherapy. Usually psychotherapies like CBT, cognitive behavior therapy, psychodynamic therapies are helpful, okay. In some cases dialectical behavior therapy is also useful. They should start practicing mindfulness and meditation. They should learn stress management skills. They should learn new coping skills in their life. Also the 12-step protocol which is followed for addiction of alcohol can also be used. Similar protocol can be used for sexually addictive behaviors also. Educating them about disorders, educating them about issues of life, about family, about the psychological reasons can also build up insight in them, which can help them recognize more of their feelings and not act impulsively. Doing a cost benefit analysis of their behavior can also be helpful. Learning new coping skills, generating new support system from the family or from their counselor, and creating meaningful relationships in their life, okay. If they have 20 meaningless relationships, one meaningful relationship with a stable partner, which is both side emotionally giving relationship, is a codependent relationship, healthy relationship, can help them feel that validation, that acceptance, that love, appreciation from a single source, a healthy source, so that they do not hunt in every person the same thing. So one reason for people not seeking any help for sexually addictive behaviors is because of the guilt or shame, or because of the stigma in the society, and they do not or cannot discuss with anyone. So I would highly suggest you to get hold of a phone counselor, telephonic counselor, or one-to-one session with a counselor or a psychologist, or visit a psychiatrist for your issues. But do not keep suffering. Do not get engaged into these activities over a long period of time. It is going to destroy your life. So friends, this is it for the video. If you like this video, please comment, share, subscribe to the channel and keep watching Life Coach.